Okay, this will be a challenging one. I'm trying to work out what this one's going to turn out to be when we're finished with it. How big are we going to make this one? Oops, that was a bit of a clumsy. Made that little thing flicker just for a moment. Strange. Fucking photocopiers are strange when you think about it. So I'm wondering if we're going to add a background colour to this. So we're going yellow. We're not going all the way bright with that one, or light with that one. Okay, alright, let's see how this one turns out. See if we can make this one into something interesting. Anyway, it is a label off a pair of Cougars. Cougars track pants, I think they are, I understand. So I'm just going to make this into a movement piece. So we're going to spin it around and see if we can make Cougars look really interesting. It's a little bit tricky getting it right. Let's see if we got it right this time. And hopefully there'll be some yellow in the white areas. So yeah, that looks interesting. It looks quite sophisticated, that looks quite nice. Very strange. So I'm wondering if maybe that'll become our mirror image. So we're just going to throw this onto the recycle pile and we're going to make something out of this. We're probably going to enlarge it a bit vertically so it'll look really a bit better. Or maybe if we enlarge it vertically, that's not going to look as good. So I'm wondering if we're going to enlarge it vertical or just leave it like that, and we're just going to put it on the glass like so. So that's our original. This will be our master copy to make a 4-way mirror image. So that looks really good. It's really good. It's going to be a pretty thickly coated paper though, so I'm wondering if we're just going to leave the settings as they are, or we're just going to work on them. No, we're going to just keep them. We're just changing it to copied paper. Already it's a heavily covered in black toner. This will be a test to see if my measures against curling are really working. Or working in a really seriously good way. So anyway, I know what we forgot. We forgot to turn off the enlargement, but it does look really nice. So I'm wondering that the edge looks shit. So I'm wondering if we're just going to... That looks nice, but that's not what we're after. So we forgot to do one thing, and that was to switch off the enlargement, switch it back to 100. And let's try that again. That looks good though, I must say, but it's not what we're doing. Let's see how this one looks. Yeah, that looks pretty good. So we're just going to put it up in the top right corner like so. This is our first quadrant, and we're going to lay out the other 3 quadrants up. We're just doing this second one, which will be, we're going to do the other 2, the last 2 as mirror images. So let's hope this paper doesn't curl and ruin this demo. It's really hard to avoid that a lot of the time. Anyway, that's our second quadrant. Yes, there is curling. It's starting to curl already, which is annoying, but it couldn't be as bad as it was a week or so, or just over a week ago, whenever it was. Anyway, that looks alright so far. It's still a bit curly, but oh well, I can't do much about it. So let's see, we've still got yellow switched on, and we won't bother getting rid of that. So we're just switching on the mirrored image, and we're just sorry, I'm talking through my ass. I'm banging off 2 copies in mirror image. This one's turned out better than I thought. I thought this one was going to be a real challenge, but maybe curling wise it's a challenge. A little bit. But anyway, these are our mirror images. So we're just going to try to align them as best as we can against the two non-mirrored images, the normal images. These two seem to lie together nicely. This one is just curling up a bit too much, a little bit much. The middle looks good. I like that circular bit in the middle, so I'm just gently going to push them together. It's far from perfect, I must say. It's still curling excessively, but I think it's as good as it might get. Just wondering if I could just push that down a bit, but it's not going to go down. I just nudged it out of place. Fuck, I hate nudging. That's what I call it, nudging. When I accidentally bump something out of place, it's like a nudge. So frustrating. But anyway, enough about the whinging. I think this is pretty well as good as it gets. So we'll just get close to the detail here. That looks really nice. It's almost a circle. So I'm glad we didn't enlarge it vertically, but that looks good. I think we can call that one quits.